Clare transforms natural surroundings into something both mysterious and familiar. Her work explores memory, fear, loss, and how time changes everything. Sitting between abstraction and figuration, her art blends natural and man-made elements. This show examines the fleeting nature of life and the environment, leaving us to question what's temporary and what's lasting. The title of this exhibition, I Blame Nature, is a layered phrase that the artist first heard in public, and its simplicity and depth resonated with her. On the surface, it reflects the British habit of blaming the weather, but it also delves into deeper themes. It speaks to broader issues of human nature and our relationship with the natural world, especially in the context of today's climate crisis and societal challenges. The phrase can be understood as both a direct criticism of the physical forces shaping our environment and a symbolic critique of human behaviors and the tendencies that contribute to these global issues. Whether seen as a commentary on the environment or human behavior, Clare deliberately leaves the title open to interpretation. Clare often starts with photographs, either ones she's taken herself or sourced from elsewhere. She then takes these photographic images and simplifies or alters them, moving away from a direct representation to create a more abstract or distilled version. This process allows her to focus on the essence or key elements of the image, transforming it into something that may not be immediately recognizable as the original photograph, but still retains its core qualities. The artworks in the show are oil on aluminum. This medium allows her to explore fluidity and movement within her compositions, creating dynamic, flowing shapes. The aluminum surface enhances the texture and volume of her brushstrokes, giving the paintings a tactile quality that enhances their energy and expressiveness. She paints in an improvisational manner, mixing colors directly on the panel. This method allows her to capture the immediacy of her subject matter, creating works that feel both spontaneous and controlled. An interesting aspect of Clare's background is that she grew up with a father who was constantly prepared for an impending apocalypse. This experience taught her early on to see the world as a place where both beauty and danger exist. Reflecting on her childhood, in an interview with Royal Academy magazine, she shared, "I grew up with a father who believed that Armageddon was around the corner, his survival bag packed and ready by the front door every night during my childhood. All of my work, if I strip it back, is about fear." Through her art, Clare confronts the dualities of existence: youth and aging, health and sickness, fertility and decay, revealing the underlying forces that govern the natural world, and perhaps offering us insights into survival. Through her use of color, the ever-evolving dance of sketching and reimagining, and the merging of Eastern and Western traditions, Xinyan invites us into her exhibition. The art reflects a quest for artistic freedom achieved through years of exploration and growth. She blends traditional Chinese art with contemporary themes, using oil on linen canvases. Reflecting both her Chinese identity and personal experiences, she draws inspiration from her observations of the diverse world around her. Born in Beijing, she began her artistic journey at the Central Academy of Fine Arts in China. Her education gave her an understanding of form, color, and a comprehensive knowledge of classical painting skills. This long period of training involved life drawing sessions, which inspired her to think deeply about the nature of art itself. At the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, she was exposed to Western art, like the Lascaux cave paintings, which are prehistoric art created over 17,000 years ago in France, that depict animals and abstract symbols. And the frescoes of Pompeii, which are detailed wall paintings preserved by the volcanic eruption of Mount Vesuvius, capturing everyday life in ancient Rome. These works led her to focus on the emotions and sensations she felt while painting, rather than just the technical aspects. One could say the title of the show, Metamorphosis, reflects the artist's journey from a traditionally trained artist to one who is unafraid to break free from convention and follow her own path. In her work, you see influences like the Dunhuang murals, which are ancient Buddhist paintings in cave temples in China, and the bison paintings from the Altamira cave, a site in Spain known for its prehistoric animal drawings. She starts with rough sketches, which she revisits and improves over time. Her way of creating art is greatly influenced by the ideas of Gilles Deleuze, especially from his book, The Logic of Sensation. The book explores the importance of making sketches before painting. Xinyang's art emerges from a place where emotion takes precedent over mere representation, where the essence of a moment or being is captured not in its exact likeness, but in the way it moves her being. Aly is a London-based artist who defies conventional portrait art. She explores philosophical questions about identity and existence. Her paintings are not traditional portraits in the sense of capturing a likeness. Rather, they are explorations of the dynamics and emotions that define human relationships. At the heart of her work is an undeniable tension between control and chaos, a hallmark of her self-described romantic expressive style. This concept, which she aspires to embody in her art, seeks to blend the precision of early Renaissance techniques with the vibrant emotive energy of her personal vision. In my dreams, I would like to be described as a romantic expressive who tries to make paintings which have all the stillness and control of early Renaissance with overtones of Pontormo, Aly shared in an interview. She's referring to Pontormo, an Italian Mannerist painter of the early 16th century, known for his emotionally charged and highly expressive works. His use of exaggerated forms, unusual perspectives, and vibrant colors set him apart from the more naturalistic style of his Renaissance predecessors. Her process begins in a small moleskin sketchbook, where she often starts with a simple element, like an eye or a mouth. This initial fragment serves as a gateway into the larger composition, allowing her to navigate the often chaotic flow of ideas that follow. This method speaks to the organic nature of her work, where a psychological narrative slowly unfolds as the painting evolves. The works in the exhibition are executed in oil on polyester, oil on linen, and oil on panel. One of the most striking aspects in her paintings is the use of color. The bold, hyperchromatic palette she employs helps convey themes of love, loss, tenderness, and fragility into her work. These figures that often appear androgynous are constructs of her imagination. The characters in my work don't exist in the real world. They are not living individuals. They are informed by the world around me, personal experience, art history, and magazines. Aly notes. The exhibition title, Everything is Borrowed, offers a reflection on the transient nature of life and art. Alluding to the well-known Picasso quote, "Good artists borrow, great artists steal," the title also draws inspiration from the song By the Streets. This concept is central to her artistic philosophy, as she acknowledges the borrowed elements that make up her work, from the compositional techniques to the fragments of contemporary culture that find their way onto her canvases. Her works present us with those complex, often contradictory emotions that define our relationships and our understanding of ourselves. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you again.